All right, so on this video, I want to show you guys 3 problems from your week 3 assignment, which is the Unit 11 review. This assignment is just gonna review everything that you've seen in Unit 11. And the 3 problems that I'm gonna work out are from the week before we left for spring break. So it's been a while for these problems. That's why I wanted to review this ones in specific. So first one I want to do with you is number 1, where it says find the perimeter and area of the parallelogram. So if you remember, parallelograms have opposite sides that are equal. So if this is 48, then this entire bottom side is also 48. And same thing for the left and the right sides. If this left side is 40, then the right side is also 40. And so with that, I can find the perimeter for my shape. So perimeter means that you want to add up all your sides. So I'm just going to add 40 plus 48 plus 40 plus 48. So 40 plus 40, that's 80, plus 48 plus 48, that's 176. So I just added my 4 sides. So that was the easy one. B right here stands for base. So base can be the bottom part of your shape, which is 48. So right here, my base, 48. H stands for height. That is this dotted line right here. That's the height. It has to be straight from the bottom to the top. I am missing the height, so I have to solve for the height. So we have to remember on problems from section 11.1 is that whenever we were missing a part of my shape, we would always use Pythagorean theorem to solve for it. So for this one, you have to look for your right triangle. So here's my little right triangle, so that you can use a squared plus b squared equals c squared to be able to solve for that missing side. Remember that a and b don't matter. The one that matters is c. So c is the hypotenuse. That's the 40, is the longest side of your triangle. And so I'm going to say a is going to be this number right here, my 24 squared, plus b is going to be h, which is what I'm trying to find. And c is going to be that 40. So I'm solving this equation to find the height. So 24 squared, that's 24 times 24. That's 576. 40 squared, that's going to be 40 times 40. That's 1600. And so now I have to get h by itself. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract the 576 from both sides. And so now 1600 minus 576 is gonna give me 1024. And if you remember, to get rid of the squared, we have to square root on both sides. So whenever you take the square root of 1024, let's see what we get. We get 32. So that's my height, 32. That's the hard part, because now I have everything that I need to find the area. So to find my area, formula for a parallelogram. Here is the formula sheet. If you have your notebooks at home, then you already have this because we filled this in before you left on break. If not, then it's available in It's Learning. You can print it, you can copy it, it's up to you. But the formula for a parallelogram is b times h, base times height. So right here, B times H, base is 48, height is 32, 48 times 32 is 1,536. That's my area. All right, so second problem that I want to do with you is number 2. Yeah, number 2. So in this one, it's a little bit different because now they're actually giving me the area and they're asking me to find B, which is the base of my triangle. So because they gave me the area or a triangle, this is a area, I have to use the formula for a triangle. So the formula for the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So I'm using this formula and I'm going to plug in all the information that's given to me in the problem. So the area is 343.2. So I'm gonna plug in that number for A. B is the base, that's what they're asking me to find. So it stays as a B. H is the height, which is given right here in the picture. This is my H, 33. So times, and then the formula says to divide by 2. So the 2 is just part of my formula. So I plugged in everything that I knew, and so now I can solve this equation for B, the base. So first thing I want to do is multiply by 2 so that it can cancel that fraction, and I gotta do it to both sides. So I'm gonna multiply 343 times 2, or 343.2 times 2. And I get 686.4. And then on the right side, I had B times 33. So to get rid of that 33, you should know that the opposite of multiplication, this little dot right here, is division. So I'm gonna divide by 33, cancels. I'm gonna move it to the other side, divide by 33. And so when you divide by 33, you get 20.8 for B. So that's your base, 20.8. Okay, so other problems in the review, numbers 3, 4, and 5 are similar to this 2 that I just did. They're just different shapes, so you would use different formulas. And then right here, number 6. This is the last one that I want to do. It says given PS is 5x plus 34 and QR is 14x minus 2, find the perimeter of the rhombus. So if you remember, a rhombus has all sides equal. And so they're telling me PS is 5x minus 34 or 5x plus 34. And then QR, which is this side right here, is 14x minus 2. So since I know that a rhombus has all sides that are equal, I'm going to put those two equal to each other. And I am going to solve for x. So minus 14x, move it to the other side. 5 minus 14 is negative 9. And then I carry down the 34 and the negative 2. Then I need to subtract 34 from both sides. And when I do that, I get negative 36. And then to cancel the negative 9, I divide by negative 9. So negative 36 divided by negative 9 is positive 4. So my x value is 4. But remember that the problem is not asking me for the value of x. The problem is asking me to find the perimeter. And so you gotta plug in your 4. Plug it in right here for x. That'll give you the measurement of one side. And so we know all the sides are equal. So multiply it by 4 because there's 4 sides. And that would be your answer for perimeter on number 6. The other problems in your review are from sections 11.2 and 11.3, which are from the past 2 weeks. So if you don't remember or have a hard time doing those, you can always go back to the plan for week 2 and look at examples of those, and the plan for week 3 so that you can look at the examples for those problems. When you are done, make sure you go to Classcake and put all your answers and take pictures of all your work so that you can receive credit for your work.